That son of a bitch brought the war to us 2 years ago. Jesus, Alfred, count the dead. Thousands of people. What's next? Millions?
First of all, I want to thank you, Ben, for showing me how to get here.
You're welcome.
It's my job. Thanks.
No
I was running late, and I turned around, and there you are.
Anytime you need directions,
Yeah.
just give me a buzz.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm better than Waze.
Better
I know
than
all the
Waze.
shortcuts. Yeah.
I appreciate it. So, first of all, this film was incredible.
Thank you.
Did you you've stepped into the superhero world before, and some fans were a little nervous about you stepping into this iconic role of Batman. How did you approach it, and did that affect you at all, your performance?
No, I think, I mean, it's kind of one of the things that, in my case, it's not that cool. But I think overall, it's pretty cool that the fans are that engaged and participate that much and kind of are part of the whole process and kind of carry the torch for these characters. And so they feel they have a right to have their voices heard. And I get that. And really, as you saw from doing the movie, we did a different thing with this Batman. It wasn't sort of, I think, what people were expecting. So if they were expecting that, they weren't going to get it. So it was a little bit of a curveball in a way, maybe, for fans. What we did was just like hunker down and make the best movie we could. And my belief is that what the fans really want is a good movie.
Yeah.
And they want somebody who cares and somebody who people are going to work hard and they want to get their money's worth, and they want people who care about the characters and care about the story. So.
To be fair, I still watch Daredevil every now and then. Daredevil.
Do you?
I mean, I actually liked it, so I'm not one of them.
That's all right. You can
But
like it.
I was nervous about you as Batman, and I thought you were incredible. I thought you really stepped into it. You played it solid. The voice was dead on. Everybody's always worried about the voice. Was there a process in deciding how to kind of approach that?
The process in that was just like sitting down with Zach and figuring out what we wanted it to sound like, and that's become such a part of the thing. The voice, it didn't used to be like when I don't think Michael Keaton started out. He didn't like change his voice that much, but more and more that's part of what the expectation has. Fan expectations grow with each iteration, and everybody raises the bar. You had Chris Nolan, who made 3 of these movies and were incredible, raised the bar astronomically high. Bale's performance so amazing that they're big shoes to fill, no doubt.
I know definitely for me and personally, for my generation, I kind of feel like I grew up with you. Starting with Good Will Hunting and the Oscar speech, I kind of felt like you're like one of those guys I've always been rooting for.
Oh, thanks.
As your career has really progressed, did you think you'd be a part of a franchise like this? Do you think this
No, I
opportunity's
thought
gonna come up?
the last crack at it I would have would be Daredevil, and I didn't see it happening again after that. But once I got, just as luck would have it, the opportunity to do this at the right time, where I was in the right place in my career to be right for a very particular kind of take on Batman, to work with the guy who wrote Argo, and and I saw what Zach was going to do with it. I thought, like, God, I want to be part of it. I'll regret it forever if I don't do this movie. I don't want to watch this movie with someone else. I know how to do this. I have a take on this thing. I know it's going to be a little bit of bumpy initially, but I'm just hoping that people really like the movie as much as I do when they see it.
The plot's genius. Everything I thought was really great. To go from like Argo to Gone Girl to pivot to this is quite a pivot. And I think it says a lot about you as an actor. So
thanks.
Congrats on that.
I hope so.
Quickly, I've been doing this with everybody all day long. In high school, you do your superlatives. Most likely to succeed. Most likely to whatever. Rapid fire. Go. Ready? Best dressed on the cast. Best dressed.
Gal.
Best hair.
Jesse.
Most likely to take an on-set selfie.
Henry.
Most likely to forget their lines.
Henry.
Most likely to play a practical joke.
Maybe me.
Okay, and most likely to tell a dirty joke.
Me.
Everybody keeps saying you.
Yeah, well, what can I tell you?
They're consistent. Yeah.
All right.